The following program is a production of Naleo TV.
Welcome to the Audrey Wilson's cooking show. And today I have with me J.E. Orozco from Naleo TV.
Aloha.
Because he doesn't know how to cook. So we're going to teach him, okay? And J.E. and I had the opportunity to go to Hawaii Community College. The Hawaii Culinary Education Foundation brought in Chef LeeAnn Wong to work with the culinary students in Hilo. And it was a wonderful opportunity, wouldn't you say so? We learned a lot.
She's a very personable individual.
Very
She had a lot of, not only the cooking part of it, but she also had some words of advice if they ever thought about going into business themselves later on in life.
Very practical advice.
Very good. And it looked relatively easy. Again, like you said, I'm not much of a cook. I'm much more of an eater here kind of thing.
We're going to show him how to cook today. And so what we're going to do, all of these recipes come from her cookbook. You want to show them what the Dumplings All Day Wong. There are some favorites of mine that I use. I use this teriyaki salmon gyoza all the time for when I have parties. And part of it is because if you buy a whole salmon from the fishmonger and they give you the bones and the head, you can scrape all the flesh out of the bones and part of the head, and you actually can have enough to make gyoza. So today we don't have the bones. So we're going to start with, we're going to do three things. We're going to do teriyaki salmon gyoza. We're going to do a ground pork and leek shumai, which we will steam, and we're going to do a bao. But this bao is really interesting because this bao is not the typical, I don't know if you know what it, manapua.
Oh yeah.
Manapua,
Okay.
Okay, so a manapua is usually with roast pork in it. This one has chicken and leeks. But the method of it is just intrigued me, so we're gonna do this. Usually you steam it or you bake it. So if you steam it, you have a white bun. If you bake it, you'll have a brown bun. This one, we're going to fry the dough. And then we're going to put water in it, and then we're gonna steam it. So it's gonna become very interesting.
Okay.
The bottom of it will be crunchy.
And this is the bao.
Yeah.
Bao.
Right.
B-A-O.
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 So let's start.
But it's like a snack? Is it a part of a meal?
Okay.
What would you use it for?
No, bao and all of what we're doing, dumplings are like an appetizer. And if you look at the what it is, when you're in, like say Honolulu,
right,
and you go to a dim sum restaurant, Saturdays, Sundays, it's a 3-generation kind of thing. You bring your kids, your grandma, and you all come together and you eat because dim sum means touching the heart. So it's like a 11 o'clock brunch kind of thing.
But it just continual.
And continual. As the wagon keeps coming, you keep eating. It's a wonderful thing if you ever had that experience.
I hope it comes in the near future for me.
Well, we don't have one in Hilo, unfortunately. So that's why we've got to make it at home.
Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the bao dough because it takes a long time. So with a half a cup of warm water, and when I could say warm water, it has to be below 100 degrees because you don't want to kill the dough, the yeast. You don't want to kill the yeast. So we're going to put 2.5 teaspoons of the yeast in here and let it bloom for about 5 minutes. And so I think I measured off 2.5 in here. So 1.5 teaspoons. Right here. Okay. We're gonna just let this sit and let it bloom and wake up. We're going to wake up the yeast here. And in the meantime, we're going to get cake flour. Here's the cake flour. This just happens to be the one that I have in my. And we're going to put 2 cups of cake flour. And when you do flour, you have to be very gentle. You don't press the flour down. And that's why a lot of the professional chefs, they measure it, they weigh it, because then if somebody presses it down, you'll have more flour. But very gentle, and level it off with a knife. So 2 cups, gently put it in. Don't pack it in. The only thing you pack is brown sugar.
Okay.
2 cups.
This will make how many?
This will make about 12 buns. And then this is a really interesting wheat. This is called wheat flour starch. And
I thought
this you
flour
can.
was starch.
No, this is not flour. It's the starch of the flour, so it's a little bit lighter. So what we're going to do is we're going to carefully put it in. Make sure I don't overshoot it.
It's a
1
little
cup.
bit of a different color even.
Yeah, it's very light. And you can even see it almost looks like cornstarch.
Yeah.
And actually it would be more in the form of cornstarch than flour, because it is the wheat starch, like the cornstarch. And so we're going to put a cup of that.
That is a necessary ingredient.
Quite necessary. It actually makes the dough softer. Okay, because it's just a lighter flour. Then we're going to need a 1/2 cup of. This is really interesting because if I make my bao dough, I never use confectioner sugar, but she uses confectioner sugar. So I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of this.
Okay, I gotta ask you that.
Yeah.
Confectionery sugar.
Confectioner sugar is powdered sugar. So what it is if you don't have confectioner sugar, you can actually make this by grinding it really fine in a food
Your
processor till
regular
it puff.
sugar.
It actually is very, very finely ground. So I have 1/2 cup of this plus a tablespoon. So, and it's just really fine flour. Fine sugar that you use to make frostings and.
The stuff on top of the cake.
Yeah.
When they use that little tube thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay,
use this, okay? So we're gonna need 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder.
Wow, that's 1, 2, 3 different powder type things there.
Okay, now what this is a leavening agent, so, and we always use, I'm very particular about my baking powder. I use aluminum free. A lot of the baking powders have aluminum, and I'm just not comfortable putting aluminum in our system, so I use the aluminum free. And then we're going to let this sit for it blooming. You can see that right now. It's starting to bloom, and so that's ready. And then I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I'm going to make a well, mix it up. Well mixed. Make a well. Now your hands are clean, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay, you washed your hands, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, very good, because you're gonna need this. Ooh, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. 1/2 teaspoon of white vinegar. This side. Okay, are we ready?
Yes, we are.
I have this, it's called a dough hook that I'm gonna start it with to mix it for you, and then it needs to be kneaded by hand. Do you know how to knead?
I've seen it done.
Okay,
In fact, LeeAnn did it. She was on it quite a bit there.
Yes. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I started it with my hand dough hook, and I want you to get your fingers in here. No, one.
Oh, just one.
Just one.
And just-
no, okay. We're gonna gather the dough
Right.
and then watch the dough.
Oh, it starts to
It
get into
starts to come.
clumps.
I want you to make it come together. Okay. Gather it and come together. I can tell you've not done this before.
But I've enjoyed it quite a
Okay.
bit. Like that?
You need to make it come together
Like
now.
that?
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, I
see,
see what you're saying now.
You're coming together now. Right. Very good.
Oops, threw a little bit out.
Okay, let me try help you a little bit. Let me gather this for you. So sometimes when I made this dough before, I found that I need a little bit of water. So keep mixing it, and I'm gonna get a little bit of water. Okay, let me see.
Now it gets a little tougher, huh?
Okay, but what you need to do is I need a smooth dough.
Okay.
So here we go. We're gonna knead now. We're going to knead like this. See, it's coming together.
Right.
Can you kind of give it a push like this and knead it?
Oh, yeah, it's really coming together now.
Yeah, I just want a little bit more. Just touch. Just put it a little bit more. Okay. And you know, a recipe is a suggestion. So if you feel like it's too hard, you can add a little bit more water. It's especially the conditions. Maybe if it's the dough is a little dry, you could put a little bit more. I probably added another 2 tablespoons of water.
Yeah, not that much.
See, it's coming together, beautiful. I want a smooth dough. Didn't know you had to work so hard.
Yeah, this is actually working for your food. That's why it tastes so much better when you make it.
That's
You
right.
know how much you put into
You
it.
appreciate it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, very good. So here he's kneaded the dough. When the dough is nice and smooth, then we're going to let it rest for 45 minutes. We're going to let this sit for 45 minutes, okay? And cover it. Okay, we got this nice piece of salmon here. That look good?
Salmon chatted evening.
And
Yeah.
we're going to cut it into small chunks. And I don't want the any bones, so if there's any bones, make sure you take it out. And we don't want any skin, so you can see I'm cutting it and the skin's coming off, okay? So we're gonna cut this into small chunks. I prefer it in small chunks. LeeAnn says you can put it in the food processor, but then what happens is you'll have it really fine.
Right.
You wanna be able to taste the salmon.
Looks good enough to eat right now.
I know, isn't that good? No,
You don't want me to like taste one piece to
No.
make sure that it's okay?
no, I need every bit of this.
Just trying to do my part.
No, we don't snack, okay?
Okay.
Before.
But it looks so good.
So the rest of the salmon came out, we discard the skin, and we're gonna cut it into small chunks. Do you have a paper towel?
Yes.
I'm going to need to put it underneath so it doesn't slide. Thank you. So we got it into some nice chunks like this. Small chunks.
This is going to be the inside of the...
The gyoza. And then you're
Gyoza.
going to be learning how to fold gyoza.
Oh, that was a big part of her.
That's a big part, is folding gyoza. There's all kinds of different methods,
Yeah.
and everybody has their own little favorite. And I'll show you my favorite.
Yeah, it was truly amazing. She was, I can't even, off the top of my head, it was easily in double-digit numbers as far as the different kinds you could make.
Yeah, it's all kinds. You can, but we're gonna do a 10-fold. Okay.
Tenfold.
Or maybe 5 to 7-fold, maybe, since you're new at this. I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
a little bit, because you said tenfold. First thing I think it was a tent kind
No,
of thing.
no,
you
no.
know? No.
You'll see, you'll see. Okay, so
I don't know. I think the viewers would be happy to know that the food that we're making is fresh as possible.
all right, so the next ingredient we're going to need is green onions. So let me wash this board and knife off. So she likes the white parts only, so we're gonna cut the white parts.
How long have you been cooking, Audrey?
Probably since I was 10 years old.
Yeah, because you handle that knife very, very well.
Yeah, and
You're pretty quick at it.
knives need to be sharp, okay? Always. The dull knife is what's gonna cut you.
Okay.
Because what happens is if it's dull, you have this tendency to force it, and then you have a tendency to get
makes
cut.
sense.
So that's half a cup of green onions. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put a tablespoon of cornstarch, a tablespoon of honey. Can you help me?
Yes, I can.
Can you do a tablespoon of honey? There you go.
Okay. So I fill it to
Fill
the
it
brim
up.
here? Or
Fill it up
honey. There's another
to
song.
the top, to the top.
That one I believe was
Can you squeeze it? So it'll
right to
come
the
up.
top. Huh? That's not to the top. You mean
Not
almost
yet. More.
more? That's the top. Man.
All right, that's good. That's good.
All right. Now what? Ohio players, honey.
All right,
Oops.
and then we need a tablespoon of brown sugar. That's the only thing you pack is brown sugar. Whenever you measure brown sugar, that's the only thing it always says packed, okay? And a tablespoon of sake. This is from my private stash. Can you pour that in?
How much?
1 tablespoon. Wow, wait, 1 tablespoon.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Did it again, didn't I? Darn these computers. A tablespoon,
Yes,
right to the top.
yes. And
Oh, that was pretty quick, huh?
That's
So,
good.
That's enough?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Put it
Yeah,
in.
it's too late for that. Be a little extra.
I need
For your
2
sake too.
two, and then this is Japanese sweet sake for cooking,
Yeah, I saw that. I was
and that's called mirin. So I need 2 tablespoons of that.
meeting. And this again, this is primarily for cooking though, right?
Watch out now.
I'm be very slow this time.
Yeah, be careful. It's liquid. Okay.
Right there.
Steady as it goes.
Boy, this looks pretty good already, I'll tell you that.
Well, it has wonderful flavors. You know what? And we forgot one more thing.
So the sweetness comes from the honey, obviously, right?
Yeah, and then you need 2 tablespoons.
So, I mean, would people normally put in like sugar instead of honey? No?
You could,
Okay.
but the brown sugar, brown sugar has a little different taste than sugar. So when it asks for brown sugar, they want that little bit of that molasses type of taste in it. And the dark brown sugar has more molasses than the regular. Okay, so we're gonna need that
Wow, that
spoon.
smells good.
Oh boy, this is really good. Here we got the round gyoza wrappers. We're going to wet the edges of it. We're gonna put a little bit in here. Okay, can you watch carefully now?
Okay, right. This is gonna be the 10 pole?
We're gonna do fold, pleat, 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 pleat. And if it's too much filling, it's gonna start coming out. The important thing is the seal. You have to seal it. Do we do 10? About.
Oh, I see. Like that?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, now careful, right in the middle. And fold. Pinch. Now remember, I'm left-handed, so you gotta do it the other. Can you do that? Think about it.
Pinch.
Pinch. Watch my, I'm gonna do a mirror, okay?
All right.
Okay. Pinch,
Pinch.
pinch,
Pinch.
pinch, pinch,
Pinch.
pinch, pinch,
Pinch.
pinch. Got it? Ooh, I
Hold
think
on.
I'm gonna know which is yours.
I'm gonna start on this side and come meet it at the middle.
No, you
No?
cannot do
You
that.
can't do it that way?
No. One side. Okay, do it again.
Hold on. This could perhaps be the greatest gyoza.
Okay, let's do a
Ever
contest. Let's
made.
see how much you can make and how much I can make. 1, 2.
Wait a minute. It's not fair. You gave me an abnormal.
No, I didn't give you an abnormal one. I gave you a regular one from the
Wow.
back. Okay. Oh my goodness.
That's not too bad.
Look.
It has flair.
Look at that. Okay. Here.
Like a machine.
Come on, let's go.
Like a machine.
Like LeeAnn said, she could make 400 of these in an hour. Do you think we can beat her?
No, not hardly by any stretch of the
I
imagination.
think you could do
Especially me.
4 in an hour.
I think I put too much on the first one, huh?
Yeah, so what happens as you pinch it, you're gonna know how much you put because it's gonna start wanting to ooze out. You know, because it's forming that pouch, right?
Pinch. Pinch. See, I'm getting better at it already.
All right.
Pinch.
Maybe you can get a job at the
Pinch.
dim sum place.
I could just see it too myself. 1 for you, 2 for me,
That's right.
1 for you, 2 for me.
See that one?
Look at that.
Where? Is it? How come it got so small?
I don't know.
What happened to it? Oh my gosh.
Just stretch it out so it's a bit happens here.
No, I think you're pinching it too hard, maybe. Oh my goodness.
This is for the cakey edition.
Oh my goodness.
For cakey.
Okay,
so
come on,
you don't
try
want to eat too much of
again.
it, so give him a little small one.
I guess so.
Yeah,
But
it's,
remember, we started with the same size of the gyoza.
No. I really did do it that way just to make sure that I could have one for the kids. So, kids, that one's for you.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm going to show an adult size this
All right.
time. Here we
Do
go.
me adult size.
Adult size this time.
All right. Got it?
All right, here we go.
The important thing is the amount you put in there so you don't have it oozing out and you have a good seal.
4, 5, oops, 6, 7. The world famous 7.
7, that's good. Okay.
Golly winkies.
It's getting a little bigger, but not big enough. Okay, do you see this? It's a half moon.
Yeah, this is more like a rhinoceros.
No, but how come? Okay, wait a minute. Let's see if you can. I think you're folding it. You see?
Too tight. That's how
Okay,
it
watch
cut it, huh?
again. Watch the plate.
Wow, man, this is tough.
No, it just comes with experience.
put a
And you
lot
learn
in
how
there
to
too,
cook.
man.
So half,
Half,
pinch,
pinch,
pinch, pinch, pinch, pinch, pinch, pinch. Ta-da. Yeah. Ken, come on. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Okay, good seal.
Pinch,
Come on, Judy.
pinch.
You can do it. You're pinching. Oh, I see what you're doing wrong. I see what you're
What
doing.
is that?
Okay, here, listen. Pinch.
Pinch.
You got it separated. Pinch only this. Pinch only this. The top one. Pinch. You're pinching the 2. Pinch. Pinch. Got it?
Oops,
Got it?
squeezing out.
But you see what you're doing? You're pinching the 2. Got it?
Wow, this is a little more difficult than I thought.
No, it isn't difficult.
Yeah, I think you're giving me the faulty ones.
No, I'm not.
You're not
Pinch,
coming
just
out
the
right.
top, just the top. Top, here, pinch, pinch,
This is tough.
pinch.
That's kind of like one in here.
Okay, good one. Let me see.
Well,
Well, gee.
Okay, you have to show it to everybody. Let's see.
Come on. Try again. Okay, look, watch now.
Get it right side.
Pinch the top only. Pinch only the top. See? Like that.
Have your finger in there? You get your fingers, that's your fourth finger in there.
My thumb is pinching, my bottom is just holding it. Pinch. Got it?
Give it a go, give it a go, give it
Come
a
on.
go.
You can do it. Okay, you can do it.
Okay, here we
The
go.
very last one, you'll get it, I know.
Now you said four finger stays in there. Pinch it.
Just to get better.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Come on, J.E. Pinch. Okay, it's okay. You can make creative gyoza. Pinch, pinch. Okay?
Oh, you look so
Can
nice.
you finish this while I start the
You
stove
really-
going?
You really want...
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
Oh boy. What if we run out of this? Out of salmon?
No, then we're done.
Should I just eat it?
No, you can't eat it.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna use a finger.
Okay, pinch, pinch. Only the front layer. Pinch,
Pinch.
pinch.
And then pinch. And then
Front one. Pinch. No, here. I see what you're doing. Watch. Okay, so we're only pinching the top. This one. Pinch. 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 The bottom stays the same.
oh, okay.
Got it?
I think I got it.
The last one, and he got it.
I think I got it.
Okay. What you're doing is we're going to put this on medium-high heat, and we're going to cook it just till it's brown, about 1 minute. And you can see already these are getting brown. So I'm going to let this one cook a little bit more, browning in.
Smells good too.
And then what we're going to do
Pinch.
is we're going to make, I mixed 1.5 cups of water with about 1.5 tablespoons of flour. Put that. And we're going to cook this until it evaporates, okay? So what the steam is going to do is it's going to cook the top side of it and the filling. So we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes until all that water that I put in is evaporated. Okay, we're going to serve this with a simple ponzu sauce, which I'll make. But the bad thing about the ponzu sauce is it needs to sit for about 48 hours. Because we're
How
going
much?
48 hours.
This is what again? I'm sorry. What?
The sauce, the dipping sauce for this.
Okay.
And the reason is because we're adding dashi kombu, and we're gonna let that dashi kombu steep into the liquid. But I've already made it, so I'm gonna show you. We're gonna strain it. So we need some oil. Now this is an interesting thing. I love this. This is designed from a heart valve, so it'll push out, but it won't spill out. So this is a heart valve type of
Cooking
all these gadgets.
gadgets. Yeah, make it easier for you.
Yeah, it's so easy. And I want to make sure all this comes off because I don't want it to stick. So make sure I got a nice good pan going. Make it brown, the bottom brown. You can watch it
Right.
as it gets brown.
And when you hit the water.
As soon as you can see it browning,
Like right there, the little ring there.
well, you can kind of see it's starting to get brown there.
Right, right.
Beautiful, that's nice. So, water. There's go.
Steamy.
Easy. Okay, while this is cooking, let's get started and clean up our mess over here. Okay. We're gonna just talk about the ponzu sauce because all it is a quarter cup of mirin, 3/4 cup of shoyu, soy sauce, and 3/4 cup of rice vinegar. Rice vinegar right there. Okay, but put this aside. The important thing, JE, is that it uses, this is called dashi kombu or dried kelp.
Dashi kombu.
Yeah, and dashi in Japanese means broth, and kombu is of course the kelp. So when I buy it, I just cut it into pieces, like 1 3-inch piece like this. This is what I would use if I'm gonna make miso soup or any kind of stock, ichiban dashi. But it uses, put all of that in there, and you put this kelp in here, and then you put 1/2 cup of katsuobushi, which is shaved bonito. And so that gets sitting in here for up to 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours.
Ready?
Now, not yet. We need the dipping sauce. So I'm gonna strain it now.
28 to 48 hours.
Yeah, then it'll be a beautiful, well-developed broth.
Where you put it? Just put it on your counter and just let it sit.
Yeah. Ta-da. Good? Good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Say something?
Wow, that is. Oh, wait a minute. Like I said before, I probably need to try two to make double sure.
Okay, but you gotta do your job. This is done. So do your job. Put that in
Oh,
there.
that is good, boy.
Isn't that good? Okay, we're gonna start on the next one. What you do is you have to marinate 8 ounces of chicken thighs with 1 tablespoon of grated ginger, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of sake, 1 tablespoon of mirin, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of chicken stock, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. And at least marinate it for about 4 hours. So when that's marinated, we're going to fry that. So I need the pan. So can you get that pan ready?
Got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this other stuff on another plate like that.
Can you- Yeah, just clean it off and then. Then what I'm doing is I'm cutting the whites of the leeks, of 3 leeks, because I need 2 cups of leeks. So let me finish cutting this. We're going to work on the chicken, leek, and bacon filling for the bao. Because the bao dough is rising here, we're going to have to work on that. So we're going to put a tablespoon of butter.
Again, that's chicken, leek, and bacon.
Yeah.
What is leek? They're like onions or what?
Yeah, they're big onions, like this. Well, I cut off all the whites already. So these are leeks, but they're wonderful. You can make a potato leek salad, potato leek soup. I just made that the other night because it was cold. So I made a potato leek soup using these. And then you just pulverize it and you have a beautiful potato soup. So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, take this up. I'm gonna cook the chicken. So can you put the chicken without the juices with a chopstick?
Without the juices.
Here. Yeah, just kind of fry that in there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it into a dice after you cook it. So you see, got ginger, got garlic, all these wonderful things that have been marinating.
Yeah, it definitely got the aroma to it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's cook that.
Did you save this for the juice or something?
No, just throw it out. We don't want that.
It smells good.
Remember, you can't, unless you're gonna recook it, you can't use the chicken juices because that's raw chicken.
Oh, that's right.
So just dump it.
Well, if it always smells good, I don't know. For me.
Yeah, it smells good because of all that ginger and garlic.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cook that up. And then kind of turn it when it's cooked. We just want to cook it through. We don't have to brown it. We just want to make sure that it's cooked well. Just got to make sure it cooks through, but we're going to cook it again, so it doesn't have to cook really, really good, because we're going to put it in the bowl, and then we're going to steam it, or like I said, we're going to fry it, and then steam it. Okay, you work on that. Jay, you're doing a great job.
Thank you so much. Getting hungrier as we go.
Okay, well, we're gonna feed you, so keep cooking. And we're pretty much done. That's it, we're gonna cook it again, so. Okay, now there's some beautiful browning here. We're just gonna leave that in there. I'm going to put the butter in. We got to straighten it. Let's cook the leeks now. Then I have bacon here that I've already cooked.
We're going to use this one again?
Yeah, I'm gonna need it again. No, I don't think I need it. That's okay. Just leave it there. Jay, can you mix this up? I'm gonna clean my pan. It's already smelling really nice. Can you clean that? Can you mix that up for me? Okay, we're gonna make nice big balls here,
Got it.
about this size, and then we're gonna flatten it. What I like to say is that when you make a filling like for bao or any kind of filling, if you, that you need, you make flying saucers, okay? So the middle is fat, but then the ends are very thin. So this is what I call flying saucers.
Flying saucer.
Yeah. We're going to fill it.
This is much easier, right?
And
Put it in the
then,
middle and fold it.
well, we're going to do an interesting fold here.
Oh.
We're going to fold. The reason we do that is when you do that, your filling will be in the center,
Got it.
okay? Because you have thin here, but it's going to get folded over. And then so you got the ball like this, okay? Like that. Can you make one?
I'll give it a go.
All right, thank you. Oh, a circle. Okay, here. Do that.
Flying saucer, you said.
You're gonna make it flat. The pan is hot. Careful, it's hot. And then you're gonna make flying saucers. Can you do that? Fat over here, thin on the edges. How's it? Oh, not flat all the way.
Well, that's kind of got a little bit of
All right. We'll see how it centers how you're centered.
Right.
Okay. And then put a little bit of filling here. And close it up. That's too much. If too much filling, it's not going to close. So mine has a little bit too much filling. Got a little bit greedy here. And close it up. Okay. Got it? Okay, pretty good. Okay. We're gonna let the bottoms, similar to the gyoza, we're gonna let the bottoms get brown. And then we're going to add enough water to cover by half an inch. Okay?
About half an inch.
Let's go in here. See how it's
But you just not.
yeah, it's opening up. Close it up. So I need some hot water. So you can see it's starting to fry. And then what we're going to do is, after it's brown a little bit, we're going to put hot water to cover it halfway, and then we're going to steam it. Okay.
That's cooking it again, huh?
Well, we want a crispy bottom, but then we're actually going to steam it. So we have it on high. Okay. And it's okay if it opens up at this point because it's just part of the character of it. So it's starting to brown. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful. All right, I'm going to put the hot water and we need to cook that for 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Okay, and then we'll start on our next one. Can you time me?
Got it.
Okay, this is the pan this is the plate for the bowl. Okay, Jay, we're going to test your talents again. Okay.
All right.
What I'm going to need is a half a pound of shrimp, which is this, and I'm just going to chop it up a little bit.
Half pound of shrimp.
I'm going to save some of these shrimps whole, and we can use it for decoration for the top of the shumai. But the rest of it, I'm going to chop up. We're going to make a pork and shrimp shumai. Is that what we're doing now? Then we're going to need about 1/4 of a pound of ground pork. So this is this much. And I need 1/4 cup of water chestnuts.
1/4 cup water chestnuts.
Little can opener.
Yes, we do.
While Jay is trying to open my water chestnut,
Coming. Okay.
all right, I'm gonna be grating fresh ginger, and don't forget, Big Island has one of the best gingers, juicy and big, fresh ginger. You should really appreciate all the farmers that are growing this ginger.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Pull the water away?
Yes, please. I need a tablespoon of that.
What?
of the ginger. So I'm gonna grab this and put it all in here. And then I'm gonna need a tablespoon of minced garlic. Okay, so I got enough ginger in
Okay,
here.
water chestnuts.
Okay, great. Can I have it? I need 1/4 of a cup, so that's 4 tablespoons. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons.
Oh, 6 minutes.
Oh, okay. Check it. Don't burn it. All right, beautiful.
It's unique, this is what we're saying. Whew, this is hot too, man.
It's coming out of a hot pan. Well, yes, steak.
Only got a little piece of the ingredients. But I think the dough's done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and oh, did you not get the ingredients inside yet?
There you go. Kind of.
Taste the chicken
Yeah.
and the leeks.
Mm-hmm.
How is it?
That'd be good to go.
Good to go? Okay, let me finish cutting the. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yeah.
Good? See, it's worth learning how to cook so
Yeah,
you
it
can
is.
eat, right? Okay, we got 1/4 cup of that. We got garlic. We got a clean a tablespoon of garlic. I figure out that about 3 garlic is about a teaspoon. So if that's the case, then 9 is a tablespoon. So we don't have to measure it. So that's 3. Okay. Turn that off. The water. Okay. Do you remember what I told you at the Do you remember what I told you at the last cooking show about garlic?
It's good for you because it keeps away vampires and it's good for your cholesterol.
Yeah, but also it comes from 2 places, either China or Gilroy, California. So
Okay.
oftentimes by the time we get it, it's starting to root. Okay?
All right.
And that root is bitter. We don't want to eat that.
Why does it only come from those 2 locations?
You know, I think it has to do with the climate. Because I've tried growing garlic and it won't grow. Gilroy has this unique, it's dry and it's cool. And it just grows beautiful garlic.
So it's the garlic capital of America.
That's right. Garlic capital of America.
You know you're coming to it when you can smell it, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they have a Gilroy Garlic Festival every year.
You know what? I don't even know what an actual garlic looks like.
What?
This is it here? I mean, is it like a small onion?
It's a little bulb. Like
I
this.
mean, I don't cook, so
Oh my gosh, this
I know it's
is.
an ingredient. I read about it a lot, but I've actually never seen it.
Oh my goodness.
Is it like a bush and bunches of them, or is it?
It actually grows underground.
Oh, it grows underground.
Well,
Here I am thinking that it's a
the bulb
bush.
will grow underground, yeah.
So it's like an onion then.
It's in the onion family. Yeah, I think it's in the alum family.
Okay, so we're talking like this big, or we're talking like a little like a walnut kind of?
Just like that. About the size of your fist.
And the only part you use is the very inside, the heart of it.
Yeah.
You don't use the leaves or none of that outer skin stuff.
No, can't use it. I don't know why. I have to try it. But they use the leaves to tie the garlic together in like a rope. So you'll see it tied together.
So this is you can try grow, but it won't grow here.
Yeah, it'll
I mean,
grow
it'll
to
grow,
a point.
but it won't
and it won't create garlic bulbs.
It's just one location in the whole entire US.
Oh, and China.
Well,
Yeah, but in the whole United States, Gilroy, California is the garlic capital. We should go to the garlic
I
festival.
was just gonna say, you gotta have one of those, huh?
You know, we should go. We should go. You and I, we should go.
To the garlic festival. Boy, I would think that you're gonna have
think they'll let us
thousands
go?
of dishes.
Yeah, that's what makes it so
Wow,
interesting.
Yeah, that would be a very
And
good
garlic
festival.
ice cream.
Garlic ice cream.
Yeah, I've had it. It's interesting.
Yeah, okay, good. Interesting is the word I would say. Most likely an acquired taste, I would think.
Yeah.
That's something you normally associate ice cream with.
Yeah, but it's, you know, it works.
It's a whole fusion thing. Everybody's getting crazy about
You
it.
know, sometimes savory desserts are good, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's certainly not a palate cleanser. Because it will stink up your breath.
But it sure helps to make food taste good, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, it's such an important
Yeah,
ingredient.
that's so many dishes you use.
Yeah. So you want a really fine mince. You don't want to bite into it. You're eating it. But we're gonna test your skills right here.
Uh-oh.
I
Here we
need.
go.
I need a tablespoon of sugar. There. No, the testing of your skills is making it.
Making what?
The shumai now.
Not
Okay.
ordinary shumai. Pork, shrimp shumai, perhaps. One of those difficult shumais in the
No,
world
no,
to make.
no. It's not
Now
hard.
listen here, I know what I'm talking about.
A tablespoon of sugar, a tablespoon of cornstarch.
How am I making it if you're doing all this?
No, you're gonna mix it. I'm just
Oh.
putting the ingredients together. Now this is an interesting thing. This is the Chinese rice wine, and it's called xiaozing. So if you don't have this at home, you could just use sherry. But we're needing 2 tablespoons
You
of
could
the
actually drink that
xiaozing.
stuff?
No, it's pretty nasty.
Oh, yeah.
It's just for cooking. Oops, that wasn't 2 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce.
But rice wine, I thought they do drink rice wine.
Not that one. That one is for cooking.
So that cooking sherry, right? That's the same thing you could with
Yeah,
sherry.
you could use cooking sherry. Like you would not drink cooking sherry, but you would use it for cooking, right? 1 tablespoon of sesame seed oil. All right, are we ready to mix?
I'm ready.
Ta-da!
Get
Here we
after
go.
it. Now, here we go.
Mix it up. Let me clean up my mess here.
Mmm, that smells good.
Is that working now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do an interesting fold. Ready? Is it done?
I reckon we're ready to rock and roll.
Ooh, yeah, perfect. Okay, let me get a spoon.
All right?
Gee. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay, so this shumai is really interesting.
Right here?
You cup your hand like this.
Okay.
Okay. Put the filling in the center.
Come on there.
And then
Where's the comb?
push it in till it forms a cup.
A cup.
See, it formed a cup.
Got
And
it.
level it sort of like this. Okay?
I got a feeling I can do this one.
That one you can do. And just put
I
it in
think
the
I can do
steam.
this one.
All right, here we go. Let's go for it.
No water thing?
No water tape. Just, and then use this to level it. And then if you want to put a piece of shrimp on top, you can. Oh, poor Matt can't eat this more. If I put a shrimp. At the cup.
Yeah.
If you don't cup it, then it won't form that. You've got to cup it and then use this to kind of push it in.
Huh?
Yeah, that's perfect. That could be. You want to put your piece of shrimp on the top like that? You can. Yeah.
Put another shrimp on the shumai, mate. There you go.
Make it pretty. That'll turn pink and really nice. Hard, we made 3 shumai, 3 different dim sums.
Most excellent.
Isn't that wonderful? We made 3 different dumplings. Yeah. Wasn't hard at all.
All fresh.
And with this one, you could just serve it with some shoyu and Chinese mustard. You don't really need anything with it. So we got that made. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Whoops.
Okay, this is what it kind of formed out to look like. We're ready for that water to steam. So the dough, how's the dough? But is there an even amount of, that's what's really important is you want to have enough filling that every bite you have filling and not only dough. But you saw when we did it, the struggle was to close it up. You want to open a restaurant now that you know how?
Well, yes.
You think you could do it? Make dim sum every day?
I think the slogan would be home of the unique shaped shumai.
They might come just to see how you make it. Put it in here, the rest of it. See, if you went to a dim sum restaurant, it would be put in these bamboo steamers. And actually, here's another one. You could steam it in there. We're gonna put that in here and steam that. You see how quiet he is?
I'm almost finished. I'm concentrating.
He's busy. I'm keeping him busy. So basically what we did was a salmon, teriyaki salmon gyoza, which we steamed. And then we did a bacon, chicken, leek bao. And we are doing, finishing up a pork, shrimp, shumai. So we have a nice variety of different dim sums that we're making. Let's cover this so it'll steam properly. And it probably needs to steam for about 6 to 7 minutes, okay? This, we're going to put, I want to make sure I have enough. I need to put a plate on this first. You gonna fill this? No?
No, I don't think we have enough.
Done. Okay. So we'll steam this in here. We got that going. So we got all 3. How do you feel about it? Wasn't it wonderful? Don't you feel good?
I feel it was a learning experience for me. I think, like I said numerous times before, a true appreciation of what goes into making a delicious dish.
That's
So,
right. That's right.
Thank you very much.
By the end of the year, you'll be a chef.
I wouldn't jump to that conclusion too much, but I think I do it, like I said, have an elementary knowledge of it right now.
Great. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm sure we're all going to enjoy it, and there won't be anything left. It won't take us very long here.
Yes.
I know your TV crew works really hard and enjoy it. When you come by,
They love it?
we do our show, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you. It was
Thank
fun.
you again.
Thank you. Bye.
The preceding program was a production of Naleo TV.